Well, if the last 18 months have taught us anything, it's that health and wellness is a priority. Shedding some light on this topic from a new survey, Andi Dorfman, wellness guru and New York Times bestselling author. She's also sharing some tips about her own health journey. And over the past 2 years now, Andi, you've been up to a whole lot of things. How are you doing? Tell us about this survey, everything that you've been up to.
Hi, thanks. Yeah, I'm doing great. So about the survey, it's done by Shackley, which obviously everyone knows in the nutrition world. They've been around for decades, but it's really interesting. They decided to take a look at millennials and in specific areas of health such as stress, sleep, and energy, and wanted to see how they've changed in those areas throughout the pandemic. And it's been really interesting to read the findings. First of all, just for starters, they found that 70% of millennials care more about their health and wellness now than they ever have before.
Wow, that's incredible. So we can all relate to the stress of the
A
past
large
2 years.
number.
There's been, a lot going on. What does your wellness routine practice look like? And how do you make time for it? I know that's probably my biggest struggle is just making time and being motivated.
Yeah, I mean, I think you are not alone in the sense of making time. That is probably everybody's biggest struggle. I think the important thing with making time is, first of all, prioritizing your time. It's not necessarily about making more time because we've only got 24 hours in the day, but prioritizing your time and asking yourself, what's the most important thing in your life? And the answer should be health. And so we should prioritize that. So you should always make the time for your health. Another thing I think that's important is kind of finding ways to maximize your time. I mean, sure, there's not enough hours in the day, but how do we maximize that time? So I think a huge answer to that for me personally has been, what can I do on the go? I love Meology by Shakely. It's great because it's got, all the pre-portioned vitamins for me. It's personalized for me. I can just grab it and go, and I'm getting all my vitamins and supplements in one. That was another thing I thought that was interesting with the survey was that 2/3 of millennials think that you get all your nutrients and supplements from just your diet, which is impossible. So finding time, first of all, to make your health a priority, but also finding ways to kind of maximize your time. What can you do on the go? That's really important right now as we kind of navigate, how to live life on like time constraints.
Absolutely. Just as a working millennial, I understand it's hard to, balance certain things and yeah, there are 24 hours in the day and just prioritizing, what is important to you. I think that definitely helps for sure. So as mentioned, stress is definitely a barrier to health these days. What else do you find to be a barrier to your wellness journey?
Yeah, something I find, and I relate to this based on the study too, because about 68% of millennials felt the same way, was that I lack energy, in the morning. I just feel like I don't have enough energy to go on through the day or to exercise. And that's been a common theme among millennials. I'm a huge fan of energizing drinks. I think that's been a big trend lately too. I love the Sustained Energy Boost by Shackley. But energy, finding that energy to kind of live that balanced life and feel, active has been really important. And that's been a focus, not just on millennials, but also on the study and on Shackley's products.
Yeah, absolutely. Those seem like some very, very beneficial products that I might have to check out myself. What other advice
Definitely.
or words of encouragement can you share if there are people out there who are watching this interview? They may be struggling to, feel healthy right now, or even just trying to get through such a weird time that we're going through right now.
Yeah, my advice to people like struggling and trying to feel healthy would be just start today. Doesn't matter how big or how small, doesn't matter, what you do, but do something today that jumpstarts your health kick because you only have your health. We say health is wealth, and it's so true. Take your health into, consideration, everything that you do, but just whatever you do, start today.
Where can people go if they want more information on these products or to learn more about this survey?
Yeah, you can learn more about the survey and products at shackley.com. You can also check out their social media. You can check out my social media as well. I'm going to be sharing some tips and tricks and some of my favorite products and just some advice on, everyday wellness things and ways to kind of improve and balance everyone's life.
Very cool, Andy. Well, thank you so much for joining me. I'll share this on my social media so other people can follow this and catch up if they want. It'll be on our website and everything. So again, thank you for joining us.
Thanks, you too.